Talk about your songs, talk about John 316. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
I've been hanging out the Normandy with my main sweet deep. I know 20,000 leagues under the sea, 40 nights and 40 days. I hung and bung on the Titanic and Hercules. This is where the power lies. Fuck her, Fulton. Body set. How many times you decent garbage? Son of a man, so garbage. Top Forest, Toxium, Terrandom, Germandom. Fuck all of you.
You know, poor people who don't like AEW.
That's all kayfabe.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Kayfabe. Episode number, where are we at? 98. I'm here with my buddy Gabe, who's hey Gabe, what are you doing? How you doing?
I'm surprised we made it to 98.
98.
That's amazing, man. Just two more to 100.
Hell yeah. No, we're right there. We're right there.
I know, man. It's like literally I talk about this is like one of my favorite things to do for the week, man. Like it's crazy. We've been doing it since 2023. I think it's gonna be 2 years already since we've been doing it.
I just remember what the first one being the CM Punk, and I'm like, man, it was pretty epic.
Good times, man. I was like, fuck. Like he's been with WWE for 2 fucking years already. Like time flies, man, when you're having fun.
Dude, it's too fast.
It really is, man. And it's like, fuck, 100 episodes. It's crazy because it's like I know, like I started like podcasts with like other friends like years ago, but we only did like 5 episodes, and then like just life happens, you know. I'm like, no, dude, I need to make this a weekly fucking thing, you know. Like legit, this is probably like my favorite hobby to do, even though wrestling pisses me off sometimes. Like I still fucking love it. I love watching it. I love doing That's All Kayfabe with you, man. Like just bullshitting about wrestling. It's one of my favorite things. Not to be all sappy and shit.
No, man, same here. It's crazy that
I'm gonna
wrestling
cry.
is how big and divisive wrestling has gotten, dude. Like and then you know where we even saw where it's bled into politics with when the Undertaker had Donald Trump on, and it's like, dude, wrestling's all weird now. It's so political.
I know. Like I remember, like speaking like the first few episodes, like we were saying that like wrestling's cool again. You know, like it's cool to talk about. Like everyone's talking about it. But it's crazy to think like it's reached such like a stratosphere now since like Attitude Era, where like it's in like pop culture again, or like it's like on TMZ, like as toxic as that fucking shit is, or like in politics, you know, like even like the news today, like you said with Trump and Undertaker, or like Trump and fucking Triple H, you know, and just a whole bunch of other news like related to politics. It's like I didn't think it was gonna lead like that big into it, you know.
Well, even with the TKO and then the Saudi Arabian sort of controversy and all that, it's just like they're doing shit. WWE's doing shit that like, yeah, it's like real, almost political, or just like, oh, they're taking Saudi money. And now
I don't think it's political. I just think it's great. Everything's great.
But now everyone's like going to Saudi Arabia and doing like shit there, like
dude, money
like
talks,
those comedians like Dave Chappelle and all that, when they said they were gonna do a show in Saudi Arabia and everyone's talking shit about them. It's like, dude, I'd make for one night 1 million or 2 million. Fuck yeah, I would do it.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. I'll take some time off, but I don't know. It's like I'm not that big of a political figure. Obviously, right? We're just 2 dudes with a podcast. But it's like it's such like a fine line to walk on, as far as like, you know, like am I gonna do like the Saudi shit, or am I gonna tilt over here like in the States and like stand on like my morals and values? But it's like what we discussed earlier. It's like money talks, man. Like it's literally it makes the world go around, and it's like you just see that shit everywhere.
No, for sure. I know us two. We always talk about money, and off camera or even on camera with the ticket prices. But I think 99% of our problems would be solved if we just had money.
Oh yes, absolutely, man. And it's like, dude, honestly, it's like, you know, everyone's like $1 million, like that's life-changing money. It's like, dude, if I had like half of that, that's still like life-changing money, you know? like how much of my debt will be paid off and shit. And it's like, man, just people have billions of dollars that they're just sitting on. It's like, what the fuck are we gonna do with all that money? You know? Send it to us, man. We'll get better equipment. I'll get a PC set up and everything.
It's crazy as an adult though. $1 million, I would look at $1 million and be like, I could be fine for a year or two, but I would still have to work. Yeah,
it's like I'll still work. Like I'll probably get a part-time job, you know. Oh, but you gotta be smart with it. You know, Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard. It's like, bitch, you're not going to Harvard. You know, like it's two different things, man. Like if I had $1 million, I'll get a PC set up. I'll put the fucking Riyadh season on the side of it.
The little fucking rainbow logo. What is that?
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Yeah, but other than that, man, it's another week. My wedding's coming up like this Friday. I'm excited about it. Nerve-wracking. But I don't know if I got to tell you, but kind of wrestling related. But like my wife and I, our intro song is gonna be a Stone Cold's theme song.
Is it?
Yeah. And we have it planned out that we're gonna go to one side and go like this, flick everybody off like this, and go to the other side. I already told my friends like y'all need to act fucking feral. Like we're gonna buy like the party favors, like the noisemakers, and like I want to get like the hand clappers and stuff. And then my best friend Jacob, I gave him the big responsibility of being my can thrower.
Oh, dude, that's huge.
Dude, yes, dude. He's gonna be my can thrower, but it's not gonna be beer because like I don't drink beer. But he's gonna do 2 cans of liquid death. And it's gonna be the white can and the black can. I'm gonna catch them, and then me and Giselle, we're gonna like crack them open and like pretend to like I have my 2 bottles right here. But instead of like smashing them together, we're just gonna like think because it's a rental suit. I'm not trying to get my suit dirty.
No, that works. That fucking works. I hope it all goes as well as you sound like you've planned it out.
I hope so. I don't want to drop the cans, man. I think my friend's nervous too, because like, dude, like you're giving me the responsibility of throwing the cans. Like, thank you. I know. I was like, dude, I trust you, man. I trust you. Like, you got a good arm. He's like, and we have that discussion where it's like, yeah, man, I think I could have been a quarterback in high school.
That's all that matters now is if you could have done it in high school.
Dude, right? It's like, that's all that matters, man. That's why I trust you.
Yeah, I used to have an arm like a cannon in high school. I was like, okay.
Oh, man.
that works for me.
Yeah, that works for me. You're hired. But no, but we're a wrestling podcast. And well, I'll start off with the question we ask every time we start this episode. Did you watch any wrestling this week?
Did I? I don't remember. I know I had some of Raw and NXT in the background when I was like working, playing with no audio. And AEW, I didn't watch any of it. I feel bad because I mean I talk shit about it, but I should at least watch it to talk shit about it. Otherwise, no, just been watching Naruto and the Queen's Gambit. I finished that.
The Queen's Gambit.
Yeah,
priorities.
Yeah, that chess show.
Is it good?
Netflix. It's good. It was a nice short watch. But yeah, did you watch any wrestling?
I did actually. So I did watch Monday Night Raw. We can talk about that in a little bit, like when we talk about like the weekly review of wrestling. AEW, like Dynamite, Collision, I did not watch those. I didn't even know there was Collision this week, right? Because Wrestledream was on Saturday, like last night.
See, I forgot about Wrestledream, and then whenever I saw, I was like, "Oh, it's tonight," and then I was like, "Wait, today's Saturday," and then I guess Collision was the 2 hours before Wrestledream, like it was the pre-show.
Oh, maybe, but I
remember they like bled from one into the other.
Yeah, I didn't watch NXT. I didn't watch SmackDown. I just saw highlights, but I heard SmackDown was pretty great with one match that really stuck out. And we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. But I think I had to break the bad news to you, man. I broke it to you before we started recording, but I actually, with the help of one of my friends, I purchased Wrestledream.
I know, and I was just like, oh my God. I was like, I hope you at least bought it for $40 on HBO.
Oh, no, yes, absolutely. I used my Saudi money. to go buy a Wrestledream. But one of my best friends, we went half and half on it. We watched it at his place, and it was okay. Like from what I saw, I did have like nitpicks here and there, and I'll get more into detail like about it in a little bit. Like I know I sent you some stuff, and it's gonna piss us off, and I'm pretty sure you already know what it's gonna be. But yeah, like I just got notes from Raw and SmackDown. So from Raw, the second big thing on there was that CM Punk became the number one contender, defeating LA Knight and Jey Uso in the triple threat match. So now he's going to fight Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Or is he?
Or is he? I was just thinking that in my head.
So why is that, Lorenzo? Why the question mark? Do you know what I'm hinting at here?
Did I save anything here? Let me see. I got
nice. Hell yeah.
This was what happened. And I remember seeing this. The Vision breaking up on Raw was said to be a heavy creative pivot. Split of the group was reportedly originally planned for some point next year via Fightful Select. Yeah, when I didn't watch Raw on Monday, I watched it on Tuesday, and they had it at a weird time, right? Because it was still in Perth, Raw.
Yes, they were still in Australia at the time.
Okay, so maybe I did watch it on Monday, but I watched it later on in the night, and yeah, I heard like, oh, there's a big surprise at the end. From I don't remember who told me that, and I was like, who is it? Who showed up? And then I saw the end of this, like, oh shit, Braun Breaker.
I know, man, Braun Breaker. So the fucking Vision turned on Seth Rollins. Like everyone was shocked. But did you hear like the reason why they did this? Why it was such a pivot?
Let's see here. There are some within WWE who believe Seth Rollins is heading for a shoulder or rotator cuff injury.
Yes. So supposedly he ended up doing this. It was this match against Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel.
I think I got the clip here.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
And this was a spot, man. I remember we were talking about this spot.
Yeah, we were saying like how cool it was and everything and stuff, but it was a spot in the match where Rollins is going for his coast-to-coast headbutt. Boom. And it looks gnarly in person. Like, it looks gnarly from this point of view. Like, it looks badass. Mm-hmm. But from the regular camera's point of view, like, when you see it on TV, you could tell, like, when he's going to go for that pin, he's only using one arm. And I think it's, like, his left arm that was, like, immobile at the time. And you could tell here, like, from this fan's point of view, that he was, like, really struggling to, like, roll him over. But even like that dive, you could tell like he just landed like shoulder first, like on the side.
His arm is just kind of like dead, like, or he has no like, I don't know, maybe it's hurting him so much so he doesn't want to move it.
And even like at this still right here too, like he's holding on to his arm, like he just like you could tell he's in pain. And it's like I didn't catch that like in the match, you know, because they played it off so well. Like still a great match, you know. It was a good match. It was fun.
But that move was so. I don't want to say unorthodox. I was just like, what? Why is he doing that? And then he did it, and I was just glad. I was worried he hit his head, but I didn't even think of the shoulder at all.
Yeah,
man. He did it.
And it's like it's a move that he doesn't really do. It's like crazy because that he does that. What is it? That fucking that Phoenix splash where he lands on his feet and rolls out because like he never hits it.
Yeah,
but I think. From what I heard, I don't know if it's true, but he doesn't want to like do that move and he like knocks somebody out, like with Billy Kidman and Chavo Guerrero, like years and years ago. So that's why he just tells them like to roll out the way so that way they could just go to the next spot. Where this one, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's impressive, but I feel like it's more basic compared to like the rest of his arsenal, where it's just like a coast to coast diving headbutt, you know, like while Cody Rhodes is in the Tree of Woe.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, I feel so bad for Rollins, man. He can't catch a break.
Well, I think people were like, "Oh no, he's actually injured this time," because you know he pulled that fucking prank or whatever with the other injury.
I was like, but is he really injured?
Fucking PW or what is it?
Observer.
Dave Meltzer be like, Well, word is that he's injured, but he could not be injured, but he might be injured.
But the word is he injured. He might be injured. He might be not. Plans change.
The word is that we're not sure.
Give me $8. Give me $8 to hear my fucking shit opinions. Yeah, so this injury happened, and it caused this major pivot in the storyline. Supposedly, the Vision breakup wasn't supposed to happen until next year, like you said. Yeah. Like, I'm assuming, like, after WrestleMania or something, you know. I'm glad Braun Breaker's being pushed to the moon, you know, like, deserves it so. Man, but speedy recovery for Seth Rollins, man. And I know I talk shit about how, like, man, I'm tired of the Vision, like, ending every show. Like, that's what I'm tired of, you know? And I thought it was going to be another one of those situations, like, Division standing on top, whatever. Braun Breaker spearing everybody, barking, tsunamis everywhere. But no, it was a crazy, like, plot twist, you know, like a shock twist. Spears the fuck out of him and then tells Bronson Reed, you can either join me, you're either with me or you're not. You choose. And then just pulls him to the side like ragdolls and fucking tsunamis and tells Paul Heyman the same thing.
I was really hoping he would go against Bronson Reed because I just don't like Bronson Reed. I really don't.
Dude, I like Bronson Reed. The Ozzilla. I was like, what the fuck is Oz mean? I was like, oh, he's Australian. That's okay.
That doesn't even fit. Like, I know he's Australian, but it just seems so weird. Like, he doesn't fit being Australian. He just looks Samoan. I don't know where they come from, Samoan.
Samoa. So I think it's from Pensacola, Florida.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Where the University of Florida is at. I'm just kidding. I don't know where it's at. I don't know.
He just doesn't seem. I don't know. He doesn't fit into me at all. Bronson Reed.
I still like Bronson Reed. Yeah. I still like Bronson Reed. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Vision. I'm kind of wondering like what's gonna happen with this new this turn on Rollins. I hope Rollins heals. You know, like very what's it called? Speedy recovery, and he fully recovers as well.
I just hope, it's not a long injury because I don't want to see the title get vacated again. That's all the fucking title ever does is get vacated.
So if it gets vacated, it's obviously going to get vacated, like 80%, right?
I don't know because I could see Rollins like losing to someone with an injury, like being fucked up, but actually go through the match.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, okay, who's gonna? I don't know. I hope he doesn't vacate it, but then that would mean he's injured. But I hope it's someone like Breaker, or I hope he, like, I don't know, respectfully loses it rather than just
vacates it,
jobbed out or vacated or anything. You know?
Yeah, same here. And it's like he's worked through injuries before, like in matches, like when Samoa Joe tweaked his knee, when Samoa Joe debuted. Like his Monday Night Raw debut, he attacks Rollins. This was the build-up for Seth Rollins versus Triple H at WrestleMania 33. Fuck, dude, that's almost like 8 years ago. Fucking Samoa Joe gets into the Coquita clutch, but the way they fall down, it's like his knee like tweaks, and they like enhance like the audio, whatever. And like Samoa Joe's like, "You're okay," and you just hear Seth Rollins goes, "I hope so." Yeah, but like he wrestled at WrestleMania with like the knee brace, and it was like a no holds barred match or like no DQ, whatever. And they did some crazy stuff, and like Triple H was attacking that same knee, and it's like, so I know Rollins could put up with the injury, like if it's like super serious, like I don't want him to. Like what Cody Rhodes had that torn pec.
Oh, that was bad.
That was
kendo stick match.
Bad, man.
What was that? Hell in a Cell?
It was Hell in a Cell, man. I remember cringing like when Rollins had the kendo stick, like the tip, like digging into it. The weight belt, he fucking slaps him across the chest. Like, oh man, like that's just ugly injuries. It's like I understand it's like the love of the sport, but like please just recover. You know,
wasn't Rollins, or am I mistaking it, when he was helping Cody Rhodes with the whole Rock angle? Wasn't he injured then? Wasn't he injured then? He was, right?
Yeah, his knee was really messed up.
Yeah.
Like, remember when he fell on his back and like his knee like went to the side?
Yeah, he was, but he came out like in that Shield outfit with the chair, but you could tell he was like fucked up, like he could barely do. And he just went in to like take a chair shot, I think, from Roman.
Dude, but like, wow, what a trooper, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
He's a
like
workhorse.
I couldn't do that shit. Like, if I get the flu, I'll call in, you know? Like,
I feel like I've done that before where I was fucked up, and it's just like, nah, I gotta finish my shift. I gotta finish my shit, and then you get home and you suddenly the adrenaline wears off, and you're like, fuck, I'm in pain.
yes, dude. Oh my god, that's happened on like multiple occasions with me, dude. I'm like, I gotta get through the shift. It's only like 3 hours, man. I was like, how do? I mean, it's like if a wrestler could do this in 10 minutes, I could do this in 3 hours.
You gotta go home, boys.
This is for you, Rollins.
oh.
I'm just there standing like this.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, that was Monday Night Raw. The notes I have from SmackDown was one of the big things obviously was that Sami Zayn did his open challenge for the US Championship, and Ilya Dragunov returned.
Oh yeah.
And he returned and he beat Sami Zayn for the belt.
What? He already lost the title? Holy
dude.
shit.
You didn't see that?
No,
That's
I had
crazy.
no idea. And even Twitter didn't tell me that shit.
Dude, that's crazy. Dude, they had a fucking killer match.
That's crazy.
Killer fucking match, dude. Like, Ilya Dragunov, he showed up, dude. He's jacked. Like, you ever seen like his workout videos and stuff? He's doing fucking like abnormal shit that I don't think any regular human being is supposed to do. But yeah, Ilya Dragunov returned. He has a new neck tattoo. It's crazy. It looks odd. Well, just seeing him like with the tattoo, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd was like a little bit slow, like to like build up to it. But like midway through the match, like that crowd just got fucking hot, like a beautiful crescendo, man. And you can just tell like Ilya probably before the match told Sami Zayn is like, I want you to beat the fucking shit out of me. Like I want you to like lay it into me. Because Sami Zayn was kicking the fucking shit out of him, dude. Like the fucking red welts like on the chest area and shit like that. During the match, or like toward the end of the match, fucking Solo Sikoa, womp womp, he comes out and like he's trying to distract Sami Zayn, whatever. Ilya Dragunov picks up the win, and then MFT, they come out and they beat up both men, whatever, and then the White Six come out to like do the face-to-face with MFT, so that's building up to something else there. Literally, I think that's the only highlight I have of SmackDown, because the rest of it's kind of like forgettable a little bit. Like it's more of like stuff between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, which I love Drew McIntyre, but it's like that's just building up to something else. Like I feel like that's going to be the main focal point in a future episode of SmackDown. Because now I think they're just building up to Survivor Series. I think that's the next one that's coming up.
The next one, I think so.
Yeah, that's it I had for SmackDown. If they have that match uploaded like on YouTube, I'm gonna fucking watch it, because I tried to watch it this past week, but it's not on anything. Like I have to upgrade Hulu to like watch like live recordings. Fuck off.
Well, I got the live Hulu. I could probably check it out, but
hell yeah.
I didn't realize fucking Sami Zayn had lost his title. I didn't see anything about that on Twitter.
Dude, but like yeah, even then there was like reports too. Like people are giving credit like for the match, like standing ovation, whatever, like backstage. And Sami Zayn was the one who actually pitched for Dragunov to win the championship. And they're like, okay, yeah, like we'll do it. And dude, Dragunov looked fucking badass, dude. Like he's also one of my favorites, man. And it's like I'm so glad he's back. Like I can't wait for him to fight Gunther. They just beat the fucking shit out of each other, man. And like that's gonna be a fucking spectacle I am waiting to fucking see again.
I do want Gunther back. I want Gunther back, and I want. Well, I mean, I like what fucking what's his name, Grande Americano. Ludwig Kaiser. I like what he's doing now, but I do miss him.
Oh yeah, I know. I miss Ludwig Kaiser, man. I hope he's okay, and I miss Chad Gable. I hope Chad Gable is doing okay, man.
I do miss Chad Gable. He's fucking badass.
Yeah. So that's all I have for SmackDown. And then Saturday was Wrestledream for AEW. And like I said, I ended up buying that pay-per-view. I do have like a highs and lows list. It's nothing really crazy, but it was a 13-match card that includes the pre-shows as well. This was live from St. Louis, I believe. So I don't really have anything for like the pre-show, but one note I did have was one match on the pre-show was Jet Speed versus FTR in a tag match, and the match continues into the main show. So people who like didn't buy the fucking pay-per-view are watching this live show like on YouTube. The match goes on. It's like, this is continuing to our main show. Like, don't miss it. And then the match cuts off for that feed. So it's like you have to watch the rest of the match. Like,
yeah.
And it's funny. I put it like as a low light because I'm like, that's not fair for the fans, you know, who hasn't bought it. But the match goes on. It leaks into the main card. And like in the middle of the match, the fucking firework display goes off and everything.
I was seeing that on Twitter and everyone was talking shit about it.
Dude, everyone was talking shit about it, but the crowd was kind of hot, you know? Like, they were really hot about it. But it was just, I don't know, like, where I stand on that. It's like, that fucking sucks for people who can't afford to buy the pay-per-views, like, full price.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like I said, even at 40, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah. And it's like, I was really contemplating it. Like, the one match I wanted to see was a fucking I Quit match, but we'll get to that, like, my opinion on that. That match was killer, though. The Jet Speed versus FTR. FTR picks up the win with the help of Stokely Hathaway, or Stoke. They do, like, the Hogan, and I think it's Randy Savage pin, where they hold down the legs, and, like, Mike Bailey can't kick out, whatever. I really like Mike Bailey. He's fucking good. Like, for a man who plays Bleacher all the time.
He's cool. I liked him at first, and then I might have like less liked him, and then I like him back to where I was.
Dude, he's fucking badass. Just to like browse through this real quick, the matches in order. I guess the main card, the first match of the main card was Thekla versus Jamie Hayter. God, dude, Jamie Hayter is so gorgeous. Like, it blows my fucking mind. But it was a good opener. Jamie Hayter picks up the win. He pins Thekla. She pins Thekla.
I don't care if he's a boy or a girl. She's hot.
Yeah, she's hot. They, them are hot.
Yeah, Jesus.
The next match was Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks. And I guess it was for like a $50,000 match or $500K.
Why did they keep... I feel like Tony Khan's legit paying them that extra amount of money that he puts on the card.
So, fight. Do it.
It's like, this is he's just there pull out his wallet. 1, 2. He's like, no, Tony, it's not for real money. 3, 4.
He's like, I hear you, but I'm not buying. I really like the Young Bucks entrance because it popped up like their
balances, right? I saw that.
Yeah, like the balances and shit. And then it's like total balance $32 and so many cents. And then it's like access denied, whatever. Like just repeat it over and over like the brown note. But they're just like, what the fuck is our music? Like, come on. Dude, this crowd was fucking hot for Jurassic Express, man. And it's like, as much, honestly, after this match, as much shit as I talk about like Jack Perry and how cringy the scapegoat shit was, he just looks happy to fucking be part of Jurassic Express again. Like he's Jungle Boy Jack Perry now, which is, like back to the roots, whatever. Him and Luchasaurus, they both look like they're having fucking fun again. And it's like, you know what? I'm glad they are. I'm glad like he's able to bounce back from like the scapegoat and like the CM Punk shit. Like just to put that in the fucking past. Luchasaurus gets a fucking hot tag. Everyone's hot for Jurassic Express. Jurassic Express picks up the win, wins the $500,000. I see the match ending. After the end of the match, it's like they're both standing in the ring with each other, both teams. And I want to say it was the Don Callis family that shows up because it was like Josh Alexander and Lance Archer. They show up, do the beat down on Luchasaurus, and they're telling Young Bucks like, "Come on, like join," and then the Young Bucks like leave. So I don't know if like that's like indicating like, nah, dude, like we don't want to do that, like fuck off. So maybe it's leading to a face turn. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new thing for that. The next match was a tornado tag, I believe. It was the Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand, which was Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Toa Liona. I'm sorry. Honestly, it's kind of forgettable. The Hurt Syndicate win.
Mm-hmm.
Next match after that was for the TNT Championship, which is Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. Dude, Mark Briscoe was getting his fucking ass beat, but this was a fucking killer match, dude. Like, it took me a long time to get used to Kyle Fletcher, especially with this new look, because he just looks like a fucking asshole.
I think that's the point, though, right?
Yeah, it's the point, man. Like he just, like he's being built up like a superstar, and I think like rightfully so, man. Like instead of looking like I know people joked about it, but like looking like another like Will Ospreay, now he's the one and only like Kyle Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Fletcher retains the championship. After that, it was Tony Storm versus Kris Statlander for the women's AEW championship. Statlander retains in a killer match between the two women. Which honestly, I'm so glad Statlander is the champion.
Oh yeah, she's
honestly
great. She's
fucking great. Excuse me.
It's long overdue for her to be a fucking champion.
You know what's long overdue?
What is that?
The next match, which was Mercedes Moné, right after Kris Statlander. Kris Statlander comes out. Do you know the results that happened?
I don't even see the Mercedes Moné shit on this thing, but it went after the women's championship. Wow.
So right after Kris Statlander wins, Mercedes Moné, she comes out, cuts a promo, and she's doing like the open invitational challenge for her. I guess it's a TBS championship that she has.
Mm-hmm.
So, she comes out and she does the open challenge. And I think what they announced before the show was that Tony Khan was going to choose a champion to fight off against Mercedes Moné, and it was going to be title for title. And unfortunate soul was Mina Shirakawa.
What is it? The contract, brother.
Yeah, so
creative control.
Yeah, so fucking Mercedes Moné. She beats Mina Shirakawa. My fucking heart breaks. Many tears were wept. And Mercedes Moné becomes like an 11 belt champion, like the new interim women's world television champion. And this is her 11th title. And fans are like, well, actually, one of them's just like the Owen Hart belt, so it doesn't fucking count.
I don't know about all this.
Dude, and this is like what I'm thinking, man. It's like she says she wants to do this to help the women's division, but how the fuck is this helping any women's division that she's taking the title from,
Mm-hmm. No, not at all.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. And it says Mercedes Moné is the new ROH interim women's world television champion. She's now holds 11 belts. Mercedes has officially broken Ultimo Dragon's all-time record of holding 10 belts simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like with this, it kind of brings the question, the way we're thinking about Mercedes Moné, is this the way people were thinking about Ultimo Dragon years ago?
I don't think so. I don't think you can compare the two at all.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and it's like, and like how we said multiple times that she has creative control. Oh, like it's not that serious, dude. It is serious when she has all these fucking belts. And she's not like helping the women's division whatsoever. Me personally, I'm like, I don't understand. It's like she's just taking the belts from all these like great women. And then after this match, Kris Statlander comes back out and attacks Mercedes Moné. And Mercedes Moné says she's going to challenge Kris Statlander for the women's world championship at Full Gear. And it's like, dude, it's like I'm tired of Mercedes Moné. Like I don't fucking get it at this point. It's like good for her, but it's like, dude, like how much input do you really have? Like on winning these championships from like these other companies, dude. It's like,
Mhm.
fuck you. You already passed Jay Cargill's championship reign for the TBS championship recently, like, and you got
Mhm.
all these belts. Like, what more do you need? Like, how much of your stock are you trying to like improve? You know?
I just don't understand how it's gonna be when she decides to drop them. Like, is she gonna have one match where, let's say, for example, Kris Statlander faces her, right? And you hopefully Kris Statlander wins. Does Kris Statlander win all those belts from her, or just
Mm-hmm.
her own? Or is she gonna go and just lose 11 times, or is she just gonna drop all the belts and they go back to their companies and they have to have tournaments? I just don't understand. Yeah, like you said, how that helps when you think of what you have to do to like give all those belts back. I don't understand.
And it's like, oh, like we get more viewers like on our fucking indie show, but it's like, dude, it's like it's only that one, like a few viewers for the shock of the moment, you know? Like it's like I feel like it's like company's responsibility to be able to withhold those new fans that they got to build up their company, you know, but it's like Mercedes Moné, she's showing up every week for Dynamite and Collision, whatever, for the big pay-per-views. She's on every fucking card. How much time does she really have to be able to go to these shows to like defend the championships, you know?
Well, then she's not very much a like a main attraction anymore. I don't think so. In my opinion, like, are you going to go to an indie show? Oh, Mercedes Moné is going to come beat our champ and win their belt. You know, people going to go watch that. You're going to obviously lose some of the fans you already had because it's like, man, there goes our champion, our women's champion. There goes our belt. You know, and she's just holding it hostage forever. How does that promotion even like? How does it not survive? But like, oh, we can't have a women's champion because our women's champion's not here. We can't have a fight. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how it helps the smaller companies.
I don't think it helps at all, man.
Mm-mm.
It's just frustrating. It's gonna be more frustrating if she beats Kris Statlander.
Oh,
I don't
hope
want
not.
that.
No,
I
fuck
don't
no.
fucking want that to happen,
Not at
man.
all.
I don't give a fuck. It's like, yes, it was cool that she showed up like with AEW. Like, I think that's cool. Like when she first, you know, debuted. But it's like, again, the creative control thing. You said it out loud. Now everyone's saying like, oh, like, you know, this is because you chose to do it like this. Like you're trying to make yourself look like they're comparing her to Hulk Hogan, and it's like, dude, I'm fucking falling for the same category. Like you're just like Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm. Probably say the N-word too when you shouldn't say it.
I was like, I think she can. No, I don't know.
She still probably says it in not very good
Like in hateful,
opportunities.
yeah, hateful terms and everything, like the hateful way. So to continue on with the next match, we'll talk about some better news.
Mm-hmm.
The next match after that was for the AEW Tag Team Championship, which was Brodito defending their belts against Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada. Fucking match of the night, dude. Like for me, this is match of the night. Like one of the fucking matches of the year. Brodito is just fucking badass. Like I fucking love Okada. Takeshita could do no fucking wrong. I feel like the only thing bad about this match is just Don Callis. I'm fucking sick and tired of Don Callis. I'll mention it to the top of the world. He should have been canceled a long fucking time ago. But one of the big things in this match was that Okada cost the match. That during the match, it's like there's like tempers flaring in between Takeshita and Okada. Like he's flicking them off and everything. Like so he just, you know, smiling all cheesy like that. And then so there was one segment toward the end of the match where Takeshita is trying to do a move against Bandito, but at the same time Okada's trying to do his fucking Rainmaker clothesline. Bandito counters it or like goes underneath, and Okada fucking lays out Takeshita instead, and Takeshita's out on the floor, and then like Okada's just like covering his mouth like that he just like
like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, or did I?
fucking just like he flicks him off, like turns around and he gets fucking mollywopped by fucking Brody King and Bandito. So Brodito, I'm sorry, they retained the championship. Takeshita's out cold, and fucking Okada's out cold, and Don Callis is just like yelling at Okada, like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like what the fuck is going on?" So I feel like that's gonna lead to a match between Okada and Takeshita. I fucking hope so, because those guys are badass. Like, this match was fucking. If you get anything from this match card, go watch that tag match for sure. And maybe Jurassic Express versus Young Bucks. Like, that's a big one too. Next match, which I thought should have been the main event because it's obviously in the middle of the fucking poster. Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship. This match was a solid match. I fucking love Samoa Joe. He's beating the fucking shit out of Adam Page. And there was like no hijinks or anything that happened during this match. Hangman ends up hitting 3 buckshot lariats, covers, goes for the pin, 1, 2, 3. Hangman Adam Page retains. At the end of the match, Powerhouse Hobbs and Shibata, they both come out to be on the side with Samoa Joe. Sure enough, like Samoa Joe and Adam Page, like, they hug it out, whatever, and then he raises his hand, and Samoa Joe heel turns in this match, and so does Powerhouse Hobbs and Shibata. They do the fucking beat down. The Ops beat down Hangman. It ends with Samoa Joe losing the match, but he stands tall with the Ops as they walk out. Everyone's booing the fucking shit out of them. You can't get me to boo Powerhouse Hobbs, damn it. You trying to get me to boo Shibata? You trying to get me to boo Samoa Joe? Fuck that shit.
That's what we needed, another heel stable, because we don't already have the fucking Claudio Castagnoli and...
Ooh, dude, okay. So before we get to the main event, as I mentioned earlier, Hurt Syndicate beat the Demand. Hurt Syndicate are now the #1 contenders for the Trios match, which is happening this week on Dynamite against the Ops. So a heel versus heel stable. I wonder what's going to happen during that match, but I might have to watch it because I just like the Ops, man. Like, I'm a sucker for a good wrestler.
Powerhouse Hobbs is cool. Samoa Joe's cool. I never really considered Samoa Joe babyface. Like, I don't know, he kind of just does his own thing, I don't ever really see him as
like an in-betweener,
Yeah.
Like I guess the vigilante, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Like, what do they use for like superheroes? It's like anti-hero, I guess.
Yeah.
Anti-hero. Mm-hmm. So this next match, I put this in my lows because of ABC, right? The main event, it was the I Quit match between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. So it's an I Quit match. Obviously, 2 men who like to fucking bleed a lot. It's like, you think more shit would have happened in this match where it's like, fuck, dude, like, how far are they willing to go? Darby Allin's already fucking busted open. He's bleeding from his fucking ear again. Moxley, I think he's only bleeding like on his chest this whole match. He doesn't get cut open, if I remember correctly, from his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Moxley brings out skewers from under the ring, right? And you think he's gonna do the spot where he hits it like on the head and like they stick out like this.
Yeah.
He gets one, holds fucking Darby Allin's hand down, and he sticks it underneath his fingernail and starts twisting it. Dude, I stopped playing Magic with my friends. I was like, oh my fucking God. And like, we stopped, and I was like, dog, what the fucking fuck is going on?
They're doing like
here?
Vietnam tortures and shit.
Dude, it's like, did they look up like fucking like torture methods of like Vietnam War, like during the Bush administration or something? What the fuck is going on? And it's like his fingers just fucking bleeding, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, fuck, dude, I'd fucking kill a motherfucker if they did that to me, Like,
that'd be horrible.
How the fuck am I gonna leave my hand there and be like, all right, go for it? It shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. The match fucking goes on, right? Fucking the Death Riders show up, obviously. So it already Marina Shafir is standing out there with Moxley the whole time. Claudio, Daniel Garcia, that stupid fucking idiot Wheeler Yuta, and Pac. They're all there, and they're beating the fucking shit out of fucking Darby Allin, right? They set up the table spots. Claudio is like holding him like gorilla press, right? If he's going to throw him through the tables, like over the rope, he turns around, fucking runs, and throws him on the announcer's table. And dude, Darby, that look, Claudio's fucking amazing. Like, what a fucking feat of strength, dude. Like, he looks fucking terrifying. Like, I was like, dude, I remember you as the man who fucking like rates and drinks fucking coffee and like espresso. Like, why are you throwing motherfuckers around? It's like a feral animal. Moxley does the fucking the paradigm shift through the fucking table. He does it through the chair, and Darby Allin lands ugly, like head first on the chair, folds like an accordion. So that chair spot was first, and then they did it through the table. And while they did it through the table, they fucking bring in a fish tank from under the fucking ring, and they just fill it up with water, and they start fucking drowning Darby Allin. Like, what the fuck is going on, you know? Lorenzo? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Lorenzo? Hold on. Hello? Uh-oh. Let me see. Dude. Missing on my screen.
All right, we're back. Yeah, had a little technical. This match didn't even know what to do.
what a way to fucking come back. So fucking after that table spot, the Death Riders grab a fucking fish tank from under the ring because they just keep fish tanks under the fucking ring when they set it up, and they have like two giant of like the coolers, put water in it, and they start fucking drowning Darby Allin. And it's like, for audio listeners, we have the GIF right here, and he's just drowning the fucking shit, rinsing. He's baptizing Darby Allin in this fucking water.
Even Marina Shafir's like over there, like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, it's like, we're watching this match, and my best friend Jacob, he was like, man, I miss when John Moxley would just wrestle. Like, I miss him wrestling. I was like, dude, I think I agree with you at this point, man. It's like, how violent does the match need to fucking get, you know?
But it's not even like I get whenever they nick themselves just a little cut and it bleeds rowdy because there's
sweating.
There's sweat on it, or they're taking blood thinners and their blood just like Ric Flair all over your face. But this doesn't even show anything. It's just like it hurts them more than it actually shows anything that hurts, you know?
And so, dude, Moxley is fucking mollywopping him. During the match, he also like takes a belt off and he's fucking whipping him like a dog. And I don't think you can tell in this GIF, but Darby Allin has fucking red marks all across his back. Like, it's fucking welted up. It looks nasty. It's discolored. So they're about to go for the fucking finish. I don't know if you saw it, but the lights shut off. Right?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. The lights shut off. Right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, what's going to happen? Who pops up when the lights turn back on? It's Sting. And in face paint and everything. And I was like, I thought he fucking retired. Like,
oh, it was actually Sting?
It was actually Sting.
Oh, shit.
In face paint and everything. Dude, he's like, he let his hair go silver. Like, it's gray. Yeah. Like, gray hair, like the gray beard, and then the face paint. I was like, I thought he retired the face paint. Like, why the fuck is he doing here, you know? He's there standing with the bat, right? And he fucking dings Moxley with the bat. He dings the Death Riders, like, in the guts and everything. Like, so they're out. And then he fucking just shatters the fish tank in the middle of the fucking ring, right? And water's just everywhere, right? So, like, this is where it kind of pisses me off. They're standing with the bat.
This is the point where you start getting mad after all
Dude,
that.
so like, but it's like, this is where like the tipping point. This is the cherry on top, right?
All right.
Like, so the final segments of Sting standing there, right? And he has the bat in his hand. Moxley's in one corner. He's standing in one corner, like staring, like, oh, like I'm scared because I've never seen a man in face paint before.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking like telekinesis, like frozen, like I can't move. Oh fuck. He tosses the bat to Darby Allin, catches it like a passing of the torch. And I'm like, motherfucker, the passing of the torch was when you had your retirement match, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like against the Young Bucks, that fucking no holds barred match, whatever, that Darby Allin fucking killed himself in. So he tosses him the bat, and then Sting's just like walking out casually, and like everyone's just like standing there, like, oh my god, it's Sting. I've never seen a man in face paint before. And then Marina Shafir gets in his face, like, you motherfucker, whatever, fuck you. She goes to swing. She lifts him up, or he lifts her up, and then just walks backstage with her. So
presumably to get it on.
Yeah, so then like fucking Darby Allin standing with the bat, and Moxley's like standing like, oh motherfucker, like fucking hit me, whatever, like fuck you. And then Moxley's about to hit him, but dude, like Darby Allin fucking swings, like full swings the bat. You hear like contact with the skin, like in the gut, in the fucking back, like once in the back, and then you hear him like hit his fucking knee, like you hear like it hit bone. I'm like, ooh, like that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Darby Allin goes for the coffin drop. He hits the coffin drop. I'm like, just be safe because there's broken glass in this fucking ring, right? Like giant shards of glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes for the Scorpion Deathlock, Sting's finisher, the submission move, and Jon Moxley quits. And I'm like, what the fuck did Moxley take in this match, dude? Like, why is it only Darby Allin doing all this shit? And it's like, to be fair, it's like, it's gonna sound, I complained about it being violent, but it's like, dude, I thought it was gonna be more violent than what it actually was, you know? From the way they're saying, oh, like they're gonna set each other on fire, or they're gonna fucking hang them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fucking the pay-per-view ends. Like Darby Allin wins, and it just fades to black.
I mean, yeah, I would expect they had a lot to live up to. Hangman and Moxley. Didn't they do an I Quit match?
A Texas Death Match.
Oh, okay.
They did a Texas Death Match at All In Texas, and it's like I thought it was gonna be as violent as that. Like it's like, yes, I knock on death matches, like, but like that Hangman and like Moxley match, like that was a different level of like storytelling. Mm-hmm. Like it was just like beautifully done, you know, like chaotically poetic. And it's like from them building this match up to be like this hype, whatever, just for it to like just end like that, where it's like, oh, it's a passing of the torch from Darby, like from Sting to Darby Allin. Like, dude, like, no, it's not. Like, it happened like months ago when Sting retired. Like, why are we doing the same like type of storyline? And then not only that, like, why the fuck is Moxley barely taking any damage in this match? Like, the death part, it was 5-on-1. You know, I understand like they're trying to build up the willpower of Darby Allin, like, oh, he's so strong, whatever, and like stuff, right? Or like such an underdog. Dude, he's been there since the inception of AEW. He should have been champion a long time ago, if you ask me. But it's like he's still doing like these fucking chaotic fucking matches. It's like, dude, he could have great regular matches, and it's like we've seen it before, you know. And it's, man, it just rubbed me the wrong way, man. I was very upset. Like, I was like, at the end, I was like, fuck, Lorenzo's gonna be upset with me because I spent money to watch this.
Well, I don't know. And then like the fact that it was the main, I get why it was the main event because of such the mess they made. And then also like the bar they were trying to set, you know, they didn't want to have, let's say, this match go on before the fucking championship match and take away all its thunder. So I get that. But I don't know. I don't see that it was like main event material. And also, I hate where they put the women's championship match because I feel like that should have been like the second match, the second to the last match.
I agree, man. And it's like, it's disrespectful for the women or like specifically the Women's World Championship.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
To have that go on before the TBS Championship. It's like all because Mercedes Moné is the champion. Like, I don't know, dude. It should have been flipped at least. If they would have had the TBS Championship before the women's, like it would have been a totally different story, you know. But it's like I get it, like what they're trying to build, but the bar was set way too fucking high as far as like violence in the match.
Oh yeah, you would think Moxley and Darby Allin, like, oh shit, someone's like legit gonna die because these two are fucking psychos, and they end up doing like just a tame match where you're like, that's it? That's all y'all brought to this?
Well, to be fair, the skewer spot was kind of fucking gnarly.
But it doesn't. It is gnarly, and I'm sure that baseball bat hit is pretty fucking rowdy too, like in reality, you know, in real life. But it doesn't give off that like holy big old shit moment, like when Moxley was like hanging from a fucking chain on his neck, or
the spikes.
Yeah, or Swerve Strickland getting the injected needle into his ear or whatever the fuck, like,
or like the fucking fork spot, the spikes in the back, Darby Allin jumping through off the ladder through the fucking glass. Like, there's like so many levels of extreme or like violence that could have happened in this match, but I felt like it just wasn't. It's just like maybe they're just trying to set the tone of being uncomfortable. Because it's an I quit match. Like, who's actually gonna fucking quit? You know, like you know, like I'll fucking torture you. Like that's what it was. And I felt like it was just like smut to an extent.
Yeah,
know?
for sure. Especially that bamboo spot you're saying, this fish tank where they drown him, where it's like, I mean, I get why that's torture, but watching it, it's just not even like a, oh shit, they broke through glass or he's bleeding. It's just like a man drowning another man. Like, it just doesn't really. It's not, if that's your kink, you're gonna be into it. But I don't think the kink is as bad.
No, man,
bleeding everywhere. You know,
it's like the next. I thought they were gonna bring out a fucking bamboo cage, throw Darby Allin in it. Everyone just stabs him through the fucking bars, like John McCain.
John Moxley's gonna shit in his own hand and rub it in Darby Allin's wounds.
Oh, like Gigi Allen.
So they get infected and he dies slowly of blood poisoning.
But no, that was Wrestledream. Like, that ending really left a sour taste in my mouth. If I get anything from this match, it's like the women's title match and the tag team match. Both of them, you know, like those are really great matches. Other than that, it's everything else was just kind of like in the middle for AEW standards.
That was Wrestledream. Poor Wrestledream was a nightmare. I'm glad you didn't buy. Oh my god, you did buy it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lorenzo.
At least you only paid half, and it was at a discounted rate. I guess you know.
A win's a win in my book.
What did we have next? Oh, that was Wrestling in the Week. Trying to see what else we had here, because we did talk about the Vision breaking up, about Seth Rollins probably being injured now for realsies.
I mean, he could, but he might not be.
My report is that he is, but he could not. He might not be. But my sources say he is, but I can't confirm that.
I have a guy who says that he might be injured.
Yeah, I know a guy who says that he knows a guy that he might be injured, but he thinks that he might not be. So
yes. So the next news that we have, we might not have it. We might have it. It might not be real. It might be real. I don't know. Plans change.
We'll definitely have some news on whether it's real or not. but we might not. But we'll let you know.
We might report it. We might not. It depends. You know, it depends on my guy.
No, don't worry. We're gonna report that it's real, or if it's not, we're gonna let you know. That's exactly how that shit is.
So this next segment that we have might not be a segment. It might be a shoot, but I don't know. God damn.
Wait, let me see. Hold on. I think we're gonna do the Bleacher Report shit.
Yes, let's talk about Bleacher Report, please.
There you go. Bleacher Report. This is some news here. I need to share it here. Bleacher Report ranks the top 25 male WWE superstars of the past 25 years. I guess we'll start with number 25 and go down. Number 25, Kofi Kingston.
Okay. Yeah, let's try to go through like. I guess we could blast through like the first 15, and then we'll get more input like for the top 10.
Kofi Kingston, number 25. Number 24, Booker T. Number 23, Kevin Owens. Number 22, Dean Ambrose. Is this WWE, right? Yeah. WWE. Okay. I was like, why are they using that name? Number 21, Cody Rhodes. Number 20, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 19, AJ Styles. Number 18, Batista. Number 17, Shawn Michaels. Number 16, Jeff Hardy. Number 15, Eddie Guerrero. Number 14, CM Punk. Number 13, Triple H. Number 12, Brock Lesnar. Number 11, Edge. And yeah, that's 11 through 25. You want to keep going with the top 10?
Yeah, it's like I'm already irked by this list a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't even think Kofi Kingston should be on there. Not that he's not good. I see all these other names. I'm sure there are better names here, but Batista's really good. Stone Cold should be in the top. Cody Rhodes should be higher up. Shawn Michaels should be higher up. Eddie Guerrero should be higher up.
Like Eddie Guerrero should definitely be higher up. Stone Cold, I don't even think he should be on this list if you ask me. Yeah, no, because like if you're talking about like the last 25 years up to 2000, I feel like Stone Cold had more of an impact, like in the Attitude Era, like 97 through like 99. You know, I mean, yeah, he was there from 2000 to 2002, I think. But like that's where 2002 was like the year he left, and ever since then, that's like he wasn't really in any matches. He was only there like in segments, you know.
Is Hulk Hogan on this list? No, he's not. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're right though. When you take into consideration the time period it's going in between, I guess I feel like Stone Cold should be higher, but of course that's looking at his whole career rather than just the last, like you said, 25 years.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie Guerrero, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if he should be on the list, but he's like Stone Cold. He just made this huge impact where he's still being remembered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Jeff Hardy should be definitely higher. Shawn Michaels definitely in the top 5, probably. But I guess we could talk about the top 10.
Top 10 of the last 25 years for top male WWE superstars. Number 10, Daniel Bryan.
That's a personal favorite of mine, man.
Yeah, I don't know enough about him in his career in WWE.
Oh, dude, I fucking love Daniel Bryan, man. That's like Bryan Danielson, just him in general, is just one of my favorite wrestlers.
Number 9, The Rock.
Yeah, he's influential. Yeah, I guess.
Number 8, Seth Rollins. That's fair. Number 7, Kurt Angle.
I put Kurt Angle in the top 10.
Yeah, I believe so too. I don't know. I don't know how he was in the year 2000. I don't recall, but I know when he was, everything he did in WWE was pretty good. This whole career. Number 6, The Undertaker.
Yes, I could agree with that.
Yeah. Number 5, Chris Jericho.
Above The Undertaker?
That's something you'd probably know more than I would, because I don't really know the end of Chris. Is this when he was with like Kevin Owens and shit in the last of his, in like the 2000s?
No, in like the 2010s, like he was with Kevin Owens. I'm trying to think, because like 2008 was probably some of his best work. Like they're real like talking low and like very, show up in the suits and shit. Like that one was where I feel like he did his best work. But I mean, he was there like for the fucking longest time, and I would put him like, yes, in the top 25, but like above Undertaker and above Shawn Michaels. I don't know. That's a big stretch.
Yeah, not in the top 10, let alone the top 5.
Yeah, exactly, man. Number 5, Chris Jericho. That's bold.
Yeah. Number 4, Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, I'll put Rey Mysterio up there.
I'm fair with that. Rey Mysterio's always been a hard fucking worker. Number 3, Roman Reigns. I think he deserves to
don't
be
know.
on this list. I just don't know about the top 10.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I understand the, having the belt for like 3.5 years, 4 years, but compared to like Seth Rollins, who's been there a lot, performing a lot more, I don't know. And it's like above the Undertaker as well. That's my thing, man. Like the Undertaker's still doing like his best work around this time.
The same with like Shawn Michaels and all that.
Yeah, dude. I think anybody above Shawn Michaels, and like that's where I'm kind of like triggered a little bit.
Number 2, Randy Orton.
Yeah,
I feel like he's always been good every time I see him. Heel or babyface.
Vintage Orton.
Even him doing like, I remember him when he was like skinny and young, and he was pretty badass too. Like I don't know, he's always been good.
Hell yeah, dude. He's been good. I think. Yeah, I'll put him in the top 3.
And John Cena is number 1.
Yeah, I think that's just a given at this point.
See, and like I never watched John Cena. I didn't know anything about his past work. But now I watch him and he's all right. I can understand why he was like holding the company together during whatever time, but it's fun to see him, but I don't really pop as much as maybe you would or other people with him. Like, I'm not gonna cry when he retires. I'll say that because I didn't really know.
Dude, I'll fucking sob, dude. I don't give a fuck. I will cry, man. Definitely. I'm a fucking titty baby. Like the way Cody Rhodes is now, like the pure baby face. That's what John Cena was for his whole career. Well, besides this year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What a shit list.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense when you consider, like we said, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, putting them like underneath Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns. I don't know.
You know who I'm surprised is not on this list? Ric Flair.
He was doing pretty good shit, right? In 2000 with.
Oh yeah, like 2000 to 2008 when he quote unquote retired.
I don't see why Kofi Kingston is even on this list. Like,
I'm assuming because of like Kofi Mania. That's what I'm assuming. But it's like 25, I get, but it's like I would have to like sit on it and think that there might be someone to push him down the list.
There has to be, yeah.
No. Yeah, like Kevin Owens, Booker T. I guess Booker T, yeah. But like I understand like the lower half of it. AJ Styles, me personally, I'll put him up higher. Like that's just me personally. Batista, I get. Like Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero being like in the middle of the list, like with CM Punk. I think I'll put Shawn Michaels in the top 5 easily. CM Punk, I'll probably put in the top 10. Brock Lesnar, I'll probably move down because him being more like of a top star, bigger than Triple H.
Triple H,
Brock Lesnar.
Time to play the game. But yeah, that's Bleacher Report in their top 25 superstars of the past 25 years. I guess that matters. I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of dog shit, if you ask me.
Speaking of, no, we're not talking about dog shit. Next year on the news, not yet, anyways. Andrade El Idolo, reportedly missing AEW shows currently due to misunderstanding surrounding his WWE non-compete. Brian Alvarez quoted, "I was told that he's not hurt. He didn't get himself fired. Apparently something is up involving his WWE non-compete. I mean, maybe they figured they'd have this worked out in time to put the Kenny Omega match on, but they didn't. I don't know. I was given the impression it could be something that could be resolved quickly or something that might not be resolved for a while, but it's something related to the non-compete." Here's Dave Meltzer. Well, that would be 90 days. And Brian Alvarez says, when he was fired, remember when we were told they didn't care? And here's Dave Meltzer again. That is what I've been hearing. Was WWE sent a letter and AEW obviously didn't know. AEW obviously believed that there was no non-compete. There were more people who talked to people in WWE who also believe there was no non-compete. But that's the story. They said he can't do them for 90 days, so he's going to be in AEW at least most likely for Wrestling Observer Radio.
Oh, man. What a lot of fucking nothing.
We just hear this. It's like, yeah, it's just like, well, we heard that it wasn't, but that it could happen. But then this. So, yeah, Andrade, I guess one of the little piece of news I have from it here is new TKO contracts have a clause where if you are fired for cause or breach, there is a 1-year non-compete. The older contracts had this, but it is standard now. This is the holdup involving Andrade from Brian Alvarez, I guess Wrestling Observer newsletter. I don't know what to think about this other than like that would suck if you got fired and you couldn't go to another job for a year. Like, are you not getting paid?
I know, dude. It's like, I don't know. I didn't know that they changed like the contracts like since TKO happened, because it's like wrestlers have been released after they formed TKO, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's always been like the 90-day clause, like that they can't perform over there. But it's like he was released, like that's different, right? Or he was let go or fired.
Yeah, released from it, fired. Yeah, but what I don't get, I know we typically hear about those 90-day non-competes, but aren't they still getting paid during those 90 days?
They should be. Fuck, right? I hope so.
So what happens if they get fired? I don't think they're gonna pay them for a whole year. Like, if that's the case, well, fuck yeah, fire me as my last. Don't release me, fucking fire me, unless he's getting unemployment now because he got fired instead of quitting. I don't know. I don't understand how that would work. Like, are they paying him the whole year, but he just can't work at AEW or can't work with anyone else?
Oh, man. I don't know how it works, man. I'm trying to see if I could find, because someone took a picture of like the new contract for like the being released for TKO. I'm trying to see like if I could fucking find it, because I was reading it. I was like, man, like they added a whole bunch of like bullshit to it. I mean, like if I work with them,
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't sign this.
I was like, no, it's like I'd buy that for $1. Ah, dang it, I can't find it. I thought I fucking saved it. Womp womp. But that's terrible for Andrade, man. Like, to go a whole year without pay. I hope it's not like that. Like, is he not allowed to make any type of income, like, while he's out or something? Like, this dude can't fucking catch a break.
Yeah, no, that would suck ass.
Dude, and it's like, with the divorce from Charlotte and then being released from WWE to not meaning to breach a contract, but he breached the contract. Like, it's just, it's unfortunate,
Well, and then to bring him back to the other company that he left immediately, and then to have him like already build up this angle of, oh, he's gonna face Kenny Omega, and then it's like, oh, never mind, he can't because he's breaching the contract.
God, dude.
It's like, dang, you just keep failing at life, man.
Poor fucking guy. I hope he could bounce back from it, man, because he's good. You know, like he's a great fucking wrestler. But it's, man, it's just like big money talks, man. And it's like this is just something like I feel like it's not his fault.
I don't know. We don't know the contract.
It might be his fault. It might be his fault. It
could be his fault, but I don't think it is. But it could be.
It could be.
I don't know.
It could be. Give me $8.
I will see. I just that does suck. I hope he's getting paid at least for that year of not competing.
I hope so too, man. I can't imagine going a year without getting paid, man. That shit sucks.
No, it'd be bullshit. It'd be terrible. Next year on the news, per Body Slam Net, Jacob Fatu is dealing with a non-wrestling related injury that could keep him out of action for a long time, potentially until 2026.
So, Body Slam Net. I was like, what's the source?
No, there's just red alert sirens here, emojis.
Oh man, that's big. So I think from what they said, he actually got like a dental procedure done.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But it's like potentially until 2026. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's a long time. I was like, wait a minute, we're already gonna reach fucking November.
I didn't even think about that. That does sound
Yeah, I was like, I still think we're like March or April. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, until 2026. Oh, wait a minute. He only has like a month and a half left.
No, I'm hoping everything's good with Jacob Fatu. He's good. He's a great wrestler. I'm a fan
It's
of
great.
his.
Everything's great. It might not be great, but it's great.
But it could be. But it might not be. I don't know.
Mhm.
Let me know. I'll tell you. Prayers for him. Prayers for him. Let's see. Next year, speaking of injury, Kota Ibushi shares that it will take him 2 years to get back in the ring after suffering a broken femur via Instagram.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I think he had posted online. He said it's gonna take a year to heal and a year to like train to get back into.
What the fuck? And I have the spot again. I know we looked at it last week, but here's the. Whoop, let me rewind this a little, and here's him falling.
Son of a bitch, man. It's like the more I think about it, it's like he fell this way, but when he caught the barricade, it like swung his body down, and maybe that's like where his knee met, and it just like the force of impact just like probably like snapped it.
2 years. You're gonna be out for 2 years because of that.
Where you can't fucking walk though.
God dang! Like, and then just think about, like you said, he said a year to just heal, and like, what the fuck, a year?
I don't know. I hope that's just like assumptions, man. I was like, that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, if
I mean,
that's,
it could be true.
worst-case scenario or something.
Fuck, man, 2 fucking years. I can't be bedridden for a fucking year. I'll go insane.
I'm trying to think of like a time where I was hurt and I like couldn't walk. And I was thinking maybe I tweaked my knee at one point. I think I couldn't walk for like 3 days, and even that was like, you know, holy shit! Like you're when you're, I don't know if you've had it where your knee or your hip hurts so bad, and just even sitting down or getting up or going into the car was like work, where it just hurt so bad.
No, I've had it with my foot. It's like a specific spot in my foot where I feel like it's like inflamed. Like I feel like pulsating, but it's like I'll walk around like a drunk deal because it's like I can't put like any pressure like on my heel. And like I bought new shoes to like fix it, but like I remember it was just like one whole day, like my foot was just like in constant pain. I'm like, fuck, dude, like I can't fucking walk. This sucks. And that was only one day.
A whole year, and then another year to fucking rehab it and shit. That's crazy.
God, man. Speedy recovery, man.
Yeah. I hope Josh Alexander feels like shit for doing that to him.
God, motherfucker.
It's like, no, don't worry, man. I'm so good. Don't worry, Joshua.
Can you play the video again? Like, I just want to see like if any of them were like at fault here. I don't know. I wouldn't put that on Josh Alexander though.
It's just, it doesn't even look that bad. And it's just like, what the fuck? You're out for 2 years? Holy shit.
Yeah, like his foot is caught up on the rope, like on the top right, so he doesn't fall over. But it's like, I feel like he could have gotten fucking injured from that as well.
Oh, yeah. It could have been way worse for both of them. But
oh, man, that fucking sucks, dude.
it's just like a femur. It's like, god damn. Would you say that was like the longest bone in the body?
Yeah, like the longest bone in the body. I think it's literally like your fucking hip, like your thigh. Like connects from your thigh to your knee. It's that bone there, and you fucking broke it.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
Let me see. Let me just double check. I want to. Yeah, according to this picture here, it is that long bone.
Hell
I'll show you
that long bone.
See, the arrow points to it.
And you just break that. Ugh. Fuck
oh
me.
Man.
But finally here, going into some I guess, well, less or more controversial if you want to fucking whichever you'd like to believe. But finally here on the news, Kris Statlander says she has recently gotten to Dragon Ball, names Vegeta as her favorite character.
Bullshit.
Quote, I will say I have very recently been becoming a big Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball fan. I've been watching it all for the first time, introduced to it by my boyfriend, who's been a fan of it for his whole life. I've been very entertained by Dragon Ball. Vegeta is my favorite character. We started at the very beginning. We just finished. I forget what the tournament is called, but they won the tournament where they saved the 7th universe's Earth from getting transferred to the 6th universe. It's all titled the same in my defense. Yeah, that's Kris Statlander saying that.
I think I'm just triggered because she has a boyfriend.
And we go on to this is Kris Statlander commenting on this tweet. Let me clear this up for all you having a fit. I started watching with Dragon Ball Z / Kai, then watched Daima, and now we are getting through Super. Enjoy your day and watch me defend my title against Toni Storm tomorrow at Wrestledream. And she continues, and I'm busy being a real life world champion. So maybe instead of worrying about how I spend my rare leisure time, you should focus on bettering yourself. Take a shower, brush your teeth, go for a walk, mind your business, enjoy.
Dude, I can't, man, that's crazy. Like, fans are just upset about that. Ew.
That was from AEW on TV.
This motherfucker spitting.
I don't know. I just saw this and it kind of cracked me up. It's just like people commenting on this and her saying like, "Oh, don't be up in arms," and then the whole take a shower thing. And I just think of how they say all the haters like don't bathe and everything.
Dude, I know, dude. Fucking. I think it's funny. Like my response was like, "Oh, she's never seen Dragon Ball Z before. That's crazy." And then everyone's like, "You haven't watched Dragon Ball Z before? There's a name fucking 7 universes." Bitch.
I just don't get like how this becomes. I don't know. I don't know how you would insult such a attractive woman.
Dude, it's like if there's one thing worse than wrestling fans, it's fucking anime fans. But the one thing they both have in common is that the hardcore fans fucking stink.
Like literally stink.
Yeah, like literally stink. Like
Yeah.
physically. Like literally don't shower. Like I've seen people in public where I'm like, dude, you need to fucking put on some deodorant, bro. Like, and it's like that should be just like common ground to like just show up clean. I don't know.
Oh, it should just be basic hygiene. Like
there you go, basic hygiene. Basic hygiene.
Like, you should. I know when I like miss a day of taking a shower, right, and just even a day, I feel like shit. I feel nasty. I feel ugly. I gotta take, dude. When I was like at the height of working, I would take maybe 2 showers a day because I would sweat so badly, you know, like from one job and then go to the other job, and like I know there was a guy I worked with at Home Depot. Rest in peace. Now I don't think he's dead. But he used to smell real bad, dude. Like, and I'm a kind of person that like when I smell something bad, I start like fucking breaking apart, like going into fetal position and shit. Like it's my kryptonite. So he would smell real bad. Like he smelled like his clothes, like they would sweat and he wouldn't wash me. He would just dry them in the dryer.
Oh man,
it smelled terrible, dude. But
yeah, there's 2 people I knew that I used to work with at the grocery store over here. That
I think I know one of them.
Yeah, it's like I used to work with one of them.
Yeah.
Like them personally, like they let their fingernails grow out, and they will always have shit stuck underneath them, like they just look dirty. And I'm like, and I would tell them like, dude, you're gonna get in trouble because it's like it's basic hygiene you need. Like they would tell you something, and then there's another person in another department, the one across from where we work at, that like they would just show up with dirty fucking shirts, like the black soot all over them. And it got to the point like management had to tell them like, you need to wash your shirts or like they're gonna write you up. Like you need basic hygiene. Like that's literally what they tell you like in like the modules like you have to do for work.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Especially working, not even like if you were in the front, but just being around food and meat and I mean, you were like seafood and I was produce, so yeah, you don't want to look or smell like shit.
The one person I'm talking about, I work with them in the seafood department. The other person I was talking about works in the bakery. I can tell you the name after the podcast.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to their hygiene.
But yeah, that was all the news. I know. We had to end on such a controversial note with
we're
Kris
sorry.
Statlander and Dragon Ball Z.
We don't like. I just want to like to state to everybody, like we don't like talking about politics, but if it's the news, we just gotta talk about the news.
We started out diversive and divisive, and we're ending divisively. Now we have, instead of botches and stuff, I know you had said someone recommended, I think your buddy, that we should kind of fantasy book how we would have handled John Cena's current retirement going on.
Yes. So, real quick shout out. This is for my friend Paul. He was listening to last week's episode, and when I was hanging out with him the other time before, he was like, "Oh, like how would y'all book John Cena's retirement tour? Like, would you do it this way? Would you do it this way?" He's like, "Y'all should do an episode." And I was like, "You know what? I'll run it by Lorenzo. Like, we'll see like what we'll do." And we both like the idea. So this week,
and I ran it by corporate too.
Yeah, we took that to corporate HR. They approved it. We got the signatures done, and it went good. So we just kind of did like a brief little like fantasy book because I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I've never fantasy booked.
No, I've never done it either. Like, not to this point where like you're doing like a whole almost year's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Like even that, I'm like, man, I could see why this would be hard to do, like really hard.
I'm just gonna reference it too because my friend Paul, like he will go on the website to like check it out as well. But I don't know if I ever told you about it. It's called BeTheBooker.com.
You might have mentioned it once. You might have told me about it.
Yeah, that people just make up like their own scenarios, but like they go like deep into depth. Mm-hmm. It's like they start off with the draft, right? Like Raw and SmackDown, and it's like, oh, like current superstars or like superstars from like the 90s or 80s, and they would list everybody. Like these people are on Raw, these people are on SmackDown. This brand will get these pay-per-views, this brand will get these pay-per-views, and they will book for each show leading up to the pay-per-view, and then who fights at like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble and stuff. Like they go all out, and it progresses each and every storyline. Like there was a couple that I've read like a few years ago, and I was just thinking like that's a lot of fucking work. Like I feel like if I was in high school, like nothing else to do, like I would be dedicated to this shit 100%, you know?
No, yeah, it reminds me, I feel like even like, I don't know, growing up playing Pokemon and stuff, and you would think of like different Pokemon, your different Pokemon teams and how you would do shit. And that kind of reminded me of that, like fantasy, almost role play, you know? Like
exactly. Like maybe like Dungeons and Dragons, you know, but instead it's like with wrestling, you know? And I always thought like that was so cool. A lot of fucking dedication to it. I get props to whoever does that, you know? I don't know if my friend Paul like also did it as well, like, but I remember he said he was thinking about doing it, but it's just a lot of work.
It is. A lot.
So, and like we just did like a half-assed one like this week, and I think we discussed it before we started recording that we were both struggling.
Yeah, because I was like, because you start, you know, doing this or that change, and there was a point where I was like seeing myself getting into the details of it, like, but wait, if this guy is champion now, how will it affect him here? And you know, so you start almost booking for other people instead of just for John Cena, like we were tasked to do. And I was like, well, I don't want to get that detailed into it. But there were times where I was like, man, but that doesn't make sense because he was champion or this or that, you know. And it started getting like, I'm overcomplicating it for myself, but it's just like, oh yeah, this and that, you know. But it was fun. But it really is something where like I feel like you got to spend the whole week or two writing down and thinking about it, like especially for John Cena and his whole, what is it, a year?
A year, yeah.
It's
like we're talking about it now because he only has 4 dates left, and I think he announced himself like he only has 4 dates left, and we know one of them for sure is going to be Survivor Series War Games, and the other one is going to be Saturday Night's Main Event, which Saturday Night's Main Event is going to like end the retirement tour, you know, or just end like wrestling. He might still be around, but it's for sure going to end his wrestling career. We'll see how much money they got to give him, like for it to be broken already. But I try to. I don't know if did you want me to start off because mine was like very basic.
I could
like,
start off. I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like mine's pretty basic too. So I had here. He obviously still comes back. His first day is on the Netflix, like he did, I guess, right? And this is, hopefully I'm not full with a lot of errors. I looked up a couple of things, but his first appearance would be the Netflix promo, so nothing would really change there. In the Royal Rumble, I would have him. I would want the last people to be the same thing, but I want it to be CM Punk, Jey Uso, and John Cena. I want CM Punk to eliminate Logan Paul, and then Jey Uso and Cena are outside of the ring like they were doing, both of them, but have CM Punk eliminate both of them. So CM Punk wins the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Elimination Chamber, I would replace CM Punk with Jey Uso. And think about it, like that's where I was overthinking it now, where I'm like, wait, but Jey Uso doesn't win the Royal Rumble, so he's not pushed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Elimination Chamber, I would replace CM Punk with Jey Uso. Have him and Jey Uso, have Cena and Jey Uso be the last ones again in Elimination Chamber. But have Cena win it, but not in like a heel way like he did somewhat with CM Punk, where he did the STFU.
Mm-hmm.
Have the next few episodes of Raw and SmackDown, instead of the whole Cody selling his soul to The Rock, have Jey Uso acting like sort of like he wants to rekindle the shit with Cody of their tag team. So Cody could help Jey defeat John Cena that he's been losing to like so many times. And Cena's trying to find a partner. Maybe he has a Batista. He tries to call it Batista, but Batista can't for whatever reason because he's too busy or he's too skinny. He asked the Miz, but Miz is with the Mello. So Miz is like, well, I could find a guy who really wants to do it for you, and he ends up getting R-Truth. So R-Truth and Cena tag team against Cody and Jey Uso, and I guess they win. I don't know. I didn't really look into that there. You have John Cena facing Cody. John Cena facing Cody at WrestleMania for his belt, while CM Punk is facing Gunther for his belt. Jay comes out to help Cody win, but he accidentally makes Cody lose. So Cena wins the belt, but Jey Uso accidentally helped him win it because of Cody, right? So here's Cena the champion now. At this point, well, then CM Punk loses to Gunther, so he doesn't win the belt. So Gunther's still a championship. Now John Cena does a greatest hit challenge, sort of like how he was doing now. Randy Orton, he has a great match. He beats Randy Orton fair and square. Saturday night's main event, he's having a fun singles match with R-Truth, but then Logan Paul interrupts it. So they start building up for Logan Paul to have a feud with him, and they face it Money in the Bank, where John Cena beats Logan Paul, keeps the belt. Gunther loses to CM Punk here with Money in the Bank, but then Seth cashes in the Money in the Bank that he wins that same night and wins the belt. Rollins won't face CM Punk for the belt, so Cena gives CM Punk the chance at his belt. He builds up the next match where it would be Cena and CM Punk at Night of Champions, and Cena would win. Now we're at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes finally wants a rematch. Jey Uso again comes out to fuck with Cena. No, actually trying to help Cena to turn heel and beat Cody. But Cena, like, kind of like they did the match where he has the belt, but he decides not to. And he basically loses the title there to Cody, but at least he keeps his babyface. The next SmackDown or whatever, we have a heel Jey Uso, and he's getting pissed at John Cena as to like why he didn't help him, why he didn't take his help. So they face each other at Clash in Paris. Jey Uso heel, Cena babyface. Jey Uso wins the match, and Cena's pretty fucking down about it. And then Brock Lesnar still comes out, still fucks him up all hardcore, and starts going to the Lesnar and Cena WrestlePalooza. At Lesnar and Cena WrestlePalooza, they have a match. I was thinking of doing like an I Quit match, but I think it's just a regular match. Brock Lesnar cannot pin John Cena for the life of him, so Lesnar just gets DQ'd and leaves him all bloodied up in the ring. Crown Jewel, he has a match with Joe Henry, and they put on a great match, kind of like they did, like AJ Styles did, but they put on a match there. Survivor Series have Cena face Braun Breaker, but he loses to Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday Night's main event ends with the match that he had with AJ Styles, because I think that match is
It's
a
like
good
peak.
way. Yeah, it's like how does that not a bookend to a great career? Like I don't know how they can make anything better than that AJ Styles match. I feel like it should have been the last one, already.
Man, that was really good.
Yeah, I was there like I swear, we're right there at the last two with Survivor Series or Crown Jewel. I was like, who should he beat or who should he face? Like I didn't really know, but I was like, yeah, maybe Joe Henry, but he beats him, and then he loses to Braun Breaker, and yeah, you start thinking of other things like, man, who would win the Money in the Bank? Well, who would be the champion here, and who would face for here?
Man, yours is a lot better than mine, man. It's like I wish I would have went more into detail like that, but it's like so. As far as like my list, first off, yours was fantastic. That was really badass. That was really, really good. I'm like I was over here like trying not to smile. I was like, dude, this is actually really good. I feel like I'm watching on TV. So as far as mine, I try to give my thought process behind it. It's like yes, we're fantasy booking for Cena's retirement tour, but it's like I was trying just to keep it like Cena's retirement tour, where it's like how you said, it will have to focus on like, you're stemming from like Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Rollins, CM Punk, where it's like I think it might stem a little bit from that, like just to lead on to like very big matches, but I wanted to keep it strictly his retirement tour. So it's like, okay, so it's strictly Cena. I'm mentioning like the highs and the lows that so far I like from the current run that's happening like right now, and then the things I would change or like how I would do it like throughout the year. So first, I kept in mind, okay, he showed up at Money in the Bank 2024. He announces his retirement, right? He states that 40 dates of 2025. My first one of the year is going to be at the Royal Rumble. So that's where I started off, is from the Royal Rumble. So before that, my highs that I really like from this current tour, it's just like the moments that we saw from this year. So even though like the execution of the heel turn was bad, just the shock of the heel turn, like it was happening at the time, it was such a big fucking thing. I remember talking about it for fucking days with like coworkers and stuff. Like that was still like a big thing to me that happened. Becoming the 17-time world champion at WrestleMania, like that's a highlight because I feel like he rightfully deserves it. And then the last thing I have here for the highs is that he turned face again after before his big match with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, right? I like that because that's what it should have been this whole time. Like he could have been like the one pure babyface for like years and years and years and years. The lows, obviously, these are really low for me. It's the Brock Lesnar squash at WrestlePalooza. It's like this is Cena's retirement tour. Like it should have been like a bigger match instead of just being another victory for Brock Lesnar, especially with like the state of like Brock Lesnar currently, allegedly, that he's going through and everything. So it's like I think I would just kind of like scrap that. The execution of the heel turn, because it's like, oh, like I'm here to ruin wrestling, and it's like, dude, like you're still putting on great matches. Like I don't think it's really like you ruining wrestling, but I don't think that's Cena's fault. I think that's more of like just the creative process behind it. Like, they try to get Cody Rhodes. Oh, like I'm not gonna do it. Okay, well I could try doing it instead, but it's like the execution of it was just like really bad. Like it left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. The limited dates announced when it was like 40, because I feel like if it was Cena, like specifically if you ask him, I feel like him personally, he would have done like fucking every week if he could, because like he's always been there for like years and years and years. Like why is he gonna change that now? Like I understand like for like Peacemaker and stuff, like he has other things to worry about. But I feel like for like the love of the game, for doing it for the retirement tour, him personally, I believe he would have done it more and more and more to give more shine to other wrestlers. And then the last thing here, it's like I feel like this is like the most obvious thing. It's just like the involvement of The Rock and Travis Scott. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
like that's fucking garbage. It's like the whole like selling your soul stuff. I understand that was for Cody, but it's like it doesn't make sense because The Rock never showed up after that. I don't think we've seen The Rock ever since Elimination
No.
Chamber, right? And it's like, oh no, I think we have no. Yes, we haven't seen him since Elimination Chamber. Never mind. And then just like the involvement of Travis Scott during like his championship run, it's like, dude, a lot of people are going to remember that match for two things: Cena winning his 17th championship and Travis Scott. And it's like, again, like Travis Scott, he hasn't been there since fucking then. It's like, like the celebrity involvement, like with the matches and stuff, it's just kind of dog water. Like it's not important, whatever. So to start off with the timeline, it's like Cena announces his retirement for 2025. He enters the Royal Rumble, and I said he wins the match instead. So he goes on to fight Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, but instead of winning, he loses. So that Cody Rhodes would retain the title at WrestleMania, and that everything else is kind of like a build up to SummerSlam, because I feel like that's cultivating with like that being the next PLE of the year. That has to be like a big standpoint in like Cena's like retirement tour, you know. So some of the things I have here is that it's gonna be like a lot of rematches with his best rivals, or like his best of his career over the years. I was like, the one way I would like stretch out the tour would be like he'll announce who he's gonna fight. One week they'll have a promo, and then like the next week, like on a SmackDown or a Raw, wherever he's on, they will have the match, and it'll just be like a good match, you know, like let it be the main event of each event, because it's like it's his retirement tour. It should be all about him, you know. So like as the year goes on, like he's fighting like the best of everybody. So like the opponents I have for him, like his best of could be like versus Randy Orton, versus CM Punk, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, The Miz, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, and Sheamus. I feel like he could have the best of matches against those wrestlers, because he has had great matches with each of those wrestlers. It's like it'll be one match and one promo like the week before. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 right there, and then like the other appearances to promote those, that's 20 appearances, and then he has the Royal Rumble, right, that he appears at. And then he also has the WrestleMania match. So that's 20, 21, 22 already right there out of like the 40. So eventually he's doing like the best of matches, and like most of them he wins, some of them he loses. But the ones before SummerSlam is that he ends up winning like some of the big ones to become the number one contender to fight Cody Rhodes for the championship at SummerSlam. And again, it's like they could still do the street fight if they wanted to, because that fight was great. Like I think I would just leave that as is. But it's just like how they built up to it, like just two faces against each other for the championship, but without the heel turn. Like the heel turn is that's out the door, you know. Excuse me. So after he becomes the champion at SummerSlam, the next week he cuts a promo where he wants to do an open challenge, and like the main event, or like it doesn't even have to be the main event, but it could be like the key match of the night, where he does an open challenge for the WWE Championship. And I feel like this is where the matches with like other wrestlers that aren't, I don't want to say bigger stars, but like these other wrestlers could like
the
fight
up and
him.
coming.
Yeah, like up and coming and stuff, like, you know. So like he does the open challenge like every other week with like new talent to kind of stretch out like the other half of the year. So the matches that I put here is like a serious match with R-Truth. Like, because I feel like R-Truth is a good wrestler. I did want to see that when he did that return, like at like what was it, Money in the Bank, I believe, this year. It's like I want to see like a serious match between them two, or not even like if we were to throw out the like R-Truth getting released, right? Like if that didn't happen, and say it's like, oh, like I want to fight the real you. Like, can I have like a serious match with you, John? He's like, yeah, sure. So they have their real match, and it's good. other people that I put is like Shinsuke Nakamura, Aleister Black, Gunther, Braun Breaker, Alien Knight, Carmelo Hayes, and Dominic Mysterio. Those are the ones that I feel like he would have the good matches with, like a very lengthy match. And he would win those matches. Don't get me wrong, but it'll be very close calls that he would have in the matches where you felt like he was actually going to lose. So I put the open challenge every other week with new talents. It's like instead of ending it at Saturday night's main event, I would rather have him have his last match in his hometown or his home state of Boston, Massachusetts, because it's like he deserves it, you know? Like I feel like it's very, very well deserved that he should have it where he wants and not like at Washington DC or wherever the fuck they're gonna have it like for this year. The last match for him to fight against, I think I would rather have him fight against Gunther like for the championship. Like, you know, that'd be the last hurrah, whatever. It be like a serious back and forth against the two. But I would say that Cena would retain there, like, so that way he leaves with the championship. Not take it home with it, but like, you know, again, like we talked about earlier, like with Seth Rollins, like, oh, like he's gonna relinquish the belt, but he relinquishes the belt, you know, saying like this is going to the winner of the 2026 Royal Rumble. And whoever wins that Royal Rumble becomes the new WWE champion.
And
And
I liked, yeah, for sure, Dominic and Finn Balor. Sounds badass.
yeah, man. And he fought Finn Balor before, and they had a great match, and John Cena actually gave him the rub. And I think this is when Finn Balor was challenging Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, I want to say, if I remember correctly. In like 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. Or it's 2019. I think it was 2019. But yeah, it's like, so that way he can give the rub off to some of those other performers, you know, and just to be able to make that 40-day period just stretch out, you know, or those 40 appearances to stretch out. Like if we were to like book it from the beginning, it's like I would have him wrestle like every fucking week, you know?
Yeah. Fucking 50 times or whatever.
Yeah, but no, that's my fantasy booking for Cena's retirement tour.
No, yeah, I was thinking about the Dominic. I was like, man, I want to fit him in there too, but he's doing great shit as the Intercontinental Champion. I can't really. I feel like he doesn't even like. I would love to have him fight Cena, but he doesn't even need it anymore. He just came into his own by himself, you know.
Yeah, man, like he's really built himself up as like an asshole character, you know, like. And not only that, it's like Dominic's just like a very good wrestler as well, man. Like he's held up on his own. Like he's one of the highlights of the show, you know? But yeah, it's like that's what I would hope. I wished it was like that. I mean, we'll see what happens like with these last 4 dates that Cena has, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. I remember when he had just announced it and he was like, oh, I only have this many dates left or whatever, like at Netflix or whatever, and it's just like, dang, that seemed like a lot. Now it's already down to the last 4.
Dude, it seemed like a lot because a lot of it was just like bullshit promos to like promote the heel turn, you know, or like how he's gonna ruin wrestling. And I'm like, dude, that fucking sucks. It's like, dude, just have a best of. Easy.
Yeah, greatest hits.
Yeah,
do it.
It's like, yeah, I understand you had it with Randy Orton and CM Punk and AJ Styles recently, but it's like, dude, it could have been so much more, man. So much more.
Well, hopefully they don't mess it up at fucking what is it at Saturday night's main event. I hope they learn from Goldberg's mishap and don't fuck it up.
Ugh, man, I know, man. I hope they don't do that shit either. But I guess we'll just wait and see.
Yeah, only time will tell, or it won't, or it will, or it won't,
or it won't. I don't know. But give me $8.
But that was fantasy booking, and that was great. Yeah, probably do that again when AJ Styles or something. I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
as sad as that is.
No, dude. Yes, I know, but no, it's like this fantasy booking was tough. It was tough, but it's like hopefully the next time if we do another one, that you know, I'll be able to go like more in depth and like just try to like write a timeline or something But like for everyone listening, like just if you have any recommendations of like events coming up or something, like throw out the idea, man. Like we're always open to like trying something different,
Hell yeah, always. Except when we're not.
Yes, when we're not, but when we are, we're not.
We are, but at the moment we're not. But we usually are. But yeah, no, great. I want to thank everyone for that's all kayfabe, right? I want to thank everyone for listening. Thank everyone for watching, rating, reviewing, sharing, commenting, and everything else. I want to thank Gabe for being here. Yeah. Well, that's about it. What do you want to say to the people, Gabe?
No, just thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Hit that notification bell on YouTube. We release new episodes every Monday at 5 before Raw starts. Well, whenever they're like in the States. We're available on every platform wherever you get y'all's podcast needs. Just look up That's All Kayfabe and we are there. And also go support us by buying some merch on stickmove.com/That's All Funny, where you can find merch where That's All Funny and That's All Kayfabe. It helps us out.
Hell yeah, guys. No, it's exciting. Thank you for being here again. Thank everyone for listening, and we'll see you next time.